So about 15 years back, or maybe 20, 15, 17 years back, the engineers from Nokia, they came up and they started telling the management about the smartphones and touch phones and all that. And somehow the management decided, no, I don't think this will work. So they left them. So that's very interesting story. I thought, okay, they didn't change, but it is not that they didn't know that they need to change. They knew that there's something is going to come, something going to disrupt, but they didn't do it. But if you look at the company, Apple here, so how many of you use iPhones here? Apple is one of the most arrogant businesses in the world. Anything they do, they don't allow anybody else to access. That's one of the reasons that our laptop didn't get connected to the computer TV today, okay? So everything that you need to buy for, everything that you need to, it's very difficult to use iPhone. But just ask yourself, did Steve Jobs invented any of these things? One, camera. Did he invent camera? No. Did he invent telephone or mobile services? Or did he invent internet? Then why he gives everything in a phone and people queue up? Okay, I was in 2024, I was in the US after our Hawaii convention, global BNI convention. I was with my family, so we went to LA. And one of our friends wants to buy I think Riaz Bhai, you must be knowing. Yeah. So Riaz from Tirunelveli is my relative as well. So he wants to buy a new iPhone. So we went to the Apple store and very close by. The Apple store, the opening time is 10 o'clock. And we reached there by about 9:45. And we had to wait outside. And not only us, there are about 60, 70 people waiting outside the store. So I guess all of you as business people, imagine how it will be when you have 100 people waiting outside to just meet us in our business. It will be great, right? Okay. So, but then everybody wanted to show their Apple product, right? People use iPhones, Apple phones. First thing that they go to any meeting, the first thing that they do is they take a phone and keep it on the table. And they'll place it in such a way that the Apple logo is seen outside. Yes or no? Right? Yeah. You don't place it like this, you place it like this. So I used this cover, my daughters were not happy. You know why? Because Apple's logo is not seen. So why so many people are doing, why everybody is so excited about such a great company is because of one thing that they do. I'm sure some of you would have read or watched the YouTube video called Start With Why, right? There's an interesting person called Simon Sinek, and he talks about various stories, and he talks about this golden circle. All over the world, many companies know what they are doing, and few more companies know how they are doing, but very, very little company know why they are doing what they are doing, okay? So we need to really understand. So Apple is all about, they did not do anything, but they made sure they do something. And everybody feels that this is the most innovative product that I have in my hand. They made our life easy. They talk about technology. They talk about so many things. And if you have not watched any of the YouTube presentations of Steve Jobs talking about the product, you should go and watch it. Because for a business person, that's very, very important. Because you will understand how a person is so passionate about presenting. So when he presents about iPad, you will watch it and you will feel if you are not buying an iPad, you are missing something in the world. I mean, if you don't buy iPad, that you are not allowed to live in the world. That kind of a feeling you will have. That's the kind of presentation that he makes. Okay, so that's a very interesting company. And if you look at the global economy, I'll be talking about that. India is close to about 4 trillion. We are fourth in the world right now. But if you see, what is the market capital of Apple? Market cap is the number of shares in today's rate. Is about $4 trillion. So what is the company's value is Indian economy. So that's the power of business. So what I'm going to talk about today is about how you see the world today. I'm sure all of you are going through tough time. We are going through tough times, and one of the very interesting study, I'm a research scholar too. I do a lot of study related to various companies. I'm in the process of getting my PhD as well. So I study a lot of things, and I've found All over the world, if you look at the history of last 300, 400 years, recession came close to about 40, 50 times. And every time the recession comes in, there are so many brands get built. For example, Microsoft is some of the companies which actually started in when there was a recession. And the very interesting saying about Sam Walton. You know who Sam Walton? Sam Walton is the founder of Walmart. So a very interesting quote about Walmart, Sam Walton, is that everybody talks about recession. I've decided about it and not to participate in it. Understood? புரிஞ்சுதா? எல்லாரும் ரெசிஷனை பற்றி பேசுகிறாங்க, நானும் அதை படித்து பார்த்தேன். அப்புறம் என்ன டிசைட் பண்ணேன்? I don't want to participate in it. I may probably use a little bit of Tamil, okay? If you don't mind. கொஞ்சம் okay? Fine. Okay, so the thing is, everywhere there is recession, there is opportunity. I'm sure, I don't know, somebody keeps talking about a very interesting story about this Lulu Group chairman. Long back, there was a Gulf war. Everybody was running away from this Gulf. And he asked him, what are you going to do? He said, no, I'm not going to run away from here. This is where I started. This is where I started making money. And I don't want to leave. And he stayed back. If you talk about my own not so good story, since 2005, I'm coming to Dubai and I've been part of this Middle East from 2004-5 onwards. Almost 21, 22 years now. 2007, we started a very beautiful office in the same office where I have now, but not at that office, couple of building away, with a different set of partners. But 2007-8, you had this global recession, subprime lending, the economy was into doldrums. And that's the time we decided, okay, let's go to Qatar. And then we did something about Qatar. No regrets, alhamdulillah. Whatever I have some gratitude because I've grown much beyond whatever probably I could imagine. But the thing is, we missed that opportunity. We left from here and things happened in a big way. So every single crisis will give us a lot of opportunity. That's the message that I want to leave you with.